and welcome back to the EHS News. I'm Aida Kabucha.
And I'm Denora Gonzalez. So Cougars, in case you haven't noticed, we've had some visitors around campus.
That's right. Students from China got to see what it was like to be a student here at EHS.
Our news crew went around and caught up with some of them. Let's go check it out.
Well, Chinese have 9 subjects, but American students can choose they want.
While in China, students have to stay in the same classroom for a whole day, but in America, students have to go to different classroom for their different classes.
In China, there are 60 students in one classroom, and there are only 20 to 30 students in one classroom. And there are 8 classes one day in China. There are only 3 classes here. People here are relaxing and they can go where they want.
Absolutely, the food here. I love pizza, the burgers, and ice cream here.
I think the weather is cool and it's comfortable.
Okay, so basically I think there are not so many differences. We just live in this country and just have fun with it. But the differences are the Americans are more open, but in China we're not that open. And like the food, the streets, of course they have so many different. But the main difference is because we have different systems. So in America we are more open, but in China we're not that.
In China, and the days we should go to school on Sunday evening, and we can go home until Saturday morning.
Because the school in China is boarding school, so we have to get up at 6 a.m. and go to bed at 10:30 p.m. It's really hard, and we have to eat lunch, dinner, and breakfast together. There are so many people there.
And I think the most important is we have a lot of homework to do.
I like the peaceful environment and the lifestyle quite a lot because the climate here in California is really very nice. And also I like the teachers and the students here in this school because they are all very friendly. Whenever we face some problems and we want to turn to someone for help, and they always offer us help, and we feel so grateful for that.
In China, our school isn't allowed to wear earrings or keep hair long, and we can't make boyfriend or girlfriend. Is important. Yeah.
And we must wear the same uniform every single day. That's very tough.
Uniforms are ugly, pretty ugly.
Yeah, that sucks.
Big and it looks like a penguin.
The biggest difference is the students there are very strict. They like to do everything. You have to do everything very well. And the students, they're not that open. They don't have time to chat, to talk about, to laugh. So, we all study very hard, but I don't think it works that much. So, that's all. Thank you.
Bye.
Hey Andrew, so I heard you're in video too.
Yeah, in matter of fact, I'm the CEO of Video 2.
Wow, now I really wish I took that class. Let's go take a look at what they're working on.
We all know what EHS is like during school, but what is it like once the bell rings? Students make their way home, the hall is clear, and all is still. We ask students what they do when school ends.
I stay till football practice, which usually starts about 3 and ends about till 5:30.
Would you rather stay at home or go to football practice?
Do I have to be honest?
Yes, you have to be honest.
I'd rather go home and finish all the homework I have to do then, but football practice is very beneficial since we're getting a ring this season.
How long do you usually stay after school?
About a half an hour, maybe even 45 minutes. Kind of just depends.
And then, wait, I'm gonna ask you again. What do you do after school? Because I forgot what you said. What did you say? What do you usually do after school?
For tutorial days, I usually stay here till 4.
And then what do you guys usually do after school?
I go to tutorial.
For me, it's either tutorial or like eat something.
And then, would you rather guys go straight home or stay here after school?
Go straight home.
Why?
So I can take a nap.
I kind of like staying here after school because like there's a lot of opportunities to do things and it's more convenient for me.
Like, what do you guys do after school?
I go to the library and hang out with my friends.
Just hang out.
Yeah, I'm on. I walk home, so I just kind of wait for all the homies to leave and then.
To get a different perspective, we asked the faculty how they spend their time after school.
How long do you stay after school?
It depends on the day and the time of year, because I have to stay here to deal with all our sports. So if we have a home game, I have to be here covering it, waiting for injuries. So if it's just a practice day like today, then I'll probably be going home about 6:30. But if we had night games like last Friday, we had football away, I didn't leave here till almost 11. So it just depends on what's going on.
So would you rather stay or would you rather be at home?
Would I rather stay on campus or
Yeah.
be at home with my family? I'd rather be there, of course, but I don't mind being here. Like I love working sports. I love sports. I like helping the athletes. I like watching the games. I like working with most of the coaches.
What about Coach Willie?
Borderline. But, you know, the rest of them are pretty good. And but no, if I had to pick one, of course I'd rather be at home with my family.
All right.
After school, we go around making sure the students that want to hang out with their friends, they go to the Green Top Senior Lawn area, so they're not like making out over there in the corner or doing inappropriate stuff. And then try to gather them all on the senior lawn, and then we drive around.
And then, how long do you guys typically stay after school?
3:30 for most of us, but one of the securities stays here until 5:30.
And then, would you rather go straight home or stay here after school?
I mean, we still gonna have to be here because there's still students, and by the time we leave, there's only a few left.
I'm Dewey Mai. See you next time, Cougars.
Alright, well, it looks like many of our fall teams have been doing pretty great this year.
Yeah. Let's go look.
So that's all we have for you this week. My name's Aida. I'm Larissa.
And I'm Denora.
I'm Andrew.
And in case I don't see you, good morning, good afternoon, and good night.
Hi, and welcome back to the EHS News. I'm Aida Koja.
And I'm Denora. So,
Hi, and welcome back to the EHS News. I'm Aida Koja.
And I'm Denora. So Cougars, in case you haven't noticed, we have had some students from China around, and great, I hate this. Was there to club as an exclusive?